Hi, welcome back to my little garage where I do all my drawing. In this video I'm going to take one of my old toy cars, this old Porsche I used to play with loads as a kid, and sometimes occasionally still do play with it, and turned it into a little cartoon Porsche. Now I'm trying to be thorough. I'm still kind of new to drawing on camera, so you know, occasionally get a bit carried away with the drawing and forget to speak, but I'm trying to get better with every video. So you know, subscribe, that'd help me out. Leave a comment if you want to see me draw your favourite vehicle. I'll have a crack at drawing anything. Any questions, leave a comment, and yeah, enjoy it as much as I did. Here we go. So we're going to create our caricature of this Porsche 930. So we're using a little model here. This is actually mine from when I was a kid. This has seen some heavy play use, but it's going to serve perfectly well for our little demonstration. So I'm using this, and look, what I'm going to do is look at the proportions of the vehicle, and we're going to make some changes. We're going to look at some of the classic Porsche styling cues that distinguish this from any other vehicle. But what I'd like to do is shorten it a little bit, make the wheels a touch bigger, just to give it more of a cartoony look. So let's get into it. Now, first off, you'll see that's quite a. If you take the roof off, hang on, I'll block the roof off. It's actually quite a simple shape, and then it's just a case of adding that shape on top. So we'll start with that. I want to try and achieve like a 3/4 view with a little bit of the roof, maybe something along those lines. I'll just put that out of the way. I'm drawing on tracing paper today because it's a little change. Might have gone a little narrow with this. So that's the body. So you can have a wheel somewhere here, one somewhere here, and then we're going to put the roof on. Now the roof line sits about 2/3 of the length of the vehicle, so we'll come back to somewhere about there. That's about 1/3 roughly. I'm just going to kind of rough in. Oh, just lay that over a little bit, something like that, and the roof kind of sweeps back and then drops off. So you've got a door edge, and it kind of swoops down to, well, actually right down into this area, somewhere like that. So we just see a bit of the roof in there. Then we've got the spoiler. The spoiler is a little narrower than the actual body, so we're going to just put him in something like that. And then just for fun, we're going to kind of bend the sill. Or make as if the front of the car's lifted a little. Now, if you look at the top, I'll go that way. The windscreen on a Porsche has a nice round shape, so we'll put that in as another kind of styling cue. So the centre line of the vehicle's about there, which means the furthest point of the windscreen is in the middle, which is that point there. So whatever we do, once you hit that line, you have to start sweeping back, or else it's going to look off. Something like that. And then, of course, you've got the classic Porsche headlights. So look how pronounced they are. They're not like that on modern ones. They're almost flat now. Silly pedestrians and their safety requirements. So I'm going to lay those back. Not there, about there. Something like that. And it's starting to look like a Porsche now. Now, same with the bumper. The bumper has a nice sort of round edge to it. So we'll use that centre line again. And we'll sweep the bumper up to it. Ooh. And back. It's maybe a little bit too pronounced, so it's okay, I think. We can get away with that. Because it is a caricature, after all. Let's beef that up a little bit. Where does that go to? It goes in. Something like that. Actually, let's just delete that. The centre line's confused me now. It's not actually a help. So just put the top of the bumper in. That kind of comes off. Something like that. And you've got this distinguished door line, so that's going to just shoot forward a little way, and I'm going to just sweep that back in. Actually, I might just drop it down there behind that wheel. I'll have the wheel turned in a little bit. Something like that. Little bumper on the back. Then we've got a nice sloping B pillar which sort of sits in there, I think. The door comes off the front of it. That B pillar comes in, yep. And just sweeps back a little way. Door handle on. Let's just put like a little detail into that. That'll do for there. And then we've got like a little kick around the back window. So I can come off the, actually if I thicken up this A-pillar, run that back, I can round that in. Round that in, and bring around the classic Porsche shaped light for the rear. Maybe put a wing mirror in. something across the windscreen, just a flash of reflection, and then badge on there, and then maybe actually let's just tidy up this front bumper a bit because I want to put some fog lights in the bottom, but front bumper's just not sitting right with me. Bit better. Like that. And a little sill in there. No, didn't leave myself enough room there. Start again. One spoken up there, one up there, one down there, one down there, and one up there. Put an edge on that wheel. Same on that one. A bit of reflection across that one. And then let's just rub out, let's tidy up some of these lines here. And headlights, I like to, you just put like a butterfly kind of shape across them. It just makes them look a little bit more realistic. There you go. Super quick, super funny, super fun. Really easy. Just grab some reference and see what you can do with it. It's just remember to check the proportions, box in the vehicle, break it down into its its main components, check for proportions across the bodywork, and try and divide it up as best you can, and yeah, just have fun with it. See you in the next one.